Hi Steve, the first question from our website is regarding the carbon fibre parts. Are they all made in Portsmouth?
Good morning, Jonathan. Yes, a large number of the components for production are manufactured by third-party suppliers based throughout the UK and overseas. However, at the very beginning, all of the major components were manufactured in-house during the development phase, and as soon as we had satisfied ourselves that the parts were ready for production, we began to outsource them. Having said that, we worked very closely with all of our suppliers to ensure that manufacturing standards were maintained and all the quality requirements were met. The only exception to this was the spider roof and the front crash tubes, which we still manufacture in-house. The process developed for these parts is an advanced technology not used elsewhere for this type of product. The spider roof in particular is a highly critical safety cell component of which we are particularly proud of, and we wish to keep that within Mclaren Automotive.
Just how long does it take to produce each car?
For each body takes 15 days to produce. We have to remember that the SLR is not a hand-built car and not produced like the traditional production cars. The car is bonded together using high-strength adhesives, and these take time to cure. The car remains in its jig for up to 3 hours to allow the adhesive to cure fully. Each component that's assembled is checked to ensure that the fit is acceptable and the surface condition is good prior to the bonding, which of course is a very extremely critical process.
Exactly how many parts go into a Mercedes-Benz SLR Mclaren body?
Well, if we were to include every last insert, bolt and rivet that contribute to a completed body in white, we'd be looking at 791 separate line items. However, these are broken down into major sub-assemblies, and we have about 50 of those that go together to complete the structure. These include the spider roof, the tub and the luggage cell, fuel cell bulkhead, which is inside the mono there, and the front scuttle are all the main monocoque substructures, and added together with the closures, the doors, the top shell and the boot.
So how many people are involved in making a body of the Mercedes-Benz SLR Mclaren?
Well, the facility in Portsmouth has a production workforce of 90 staff. Of course, a considerable number of support staff is required to assist with the manufacture of the body. And within the engineering, quality and logistics areas, we have something in the order of 60 staff to help things run smoothly. This is not the whole story, though. If you add the people working at our major suppliers we talked about earlier, the total figure would reach something in the order of 300 people that are required to build a completed body in white.
Finally, apart from size, how does the Portsmouth facility differ from that of a mass-produced car?
Well, the build process of the SLR is completely different to that of a mass-produced car manufactured from, say, metal. The traditional facility would incorporate a vast number of robotic and other automated equipment. The SLR process is unique in so much that the car is bonded together with structural adhesives and not bolted or welded, as you would expect to see on the more traditional processes. This means that the majority of the build is a hands-on process that relies upon the skills of the team members. The main monocoque, for instance, is built using 5 major assembly stages. The purpose-built jig used in each stage to ensure dimensional stability of the structure as it goes through its build phase. Each car stays in that jig for around about 3 hours to allow this structural adhesive to fully cure. At our Portsmouth facility, we have a robot that applies the adhesive, however. This is to ensure that the glue line remains at a constant thickness, which is important for the structural adhesive and therefore the mechanical integrity in this car.